Hey guys, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, we're back to talk about the fact that Heather Dubrow from The Real Housewives of Orange County, which we just got the premiere and it was amazing. Now, she's saying she was blindsided by the drama at her party. She also talks being exonerated in the Shannon drama and dishes on a few other Orange County details. Guys, we have all of that and more, but before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it's no secret that Heather Dubrow made a dramatic return to The Real Housewives of Orange County this past Wednesday on the premiere episode of the Sweet 16 season. Now, after Gina was seen revealing that Shannon Beador had told her about newbie Nicole James, which, mind you, if you watched the premiere, you would see that Heather Dubrow was the one who introduced Nicole in the first place. Well, of her alleged past lawsuit with Heather's husband, Dr. Terry Dubrow. Heather was seen telling everyone to leave her 22,000 square foot mansion. But at the end of the day, what we want to know, since we haven't seen the episode yet, did she really kick them out? I'll have to let you watch and see what actually happens, but that was my first instinct. It was a lot, Heather Dubrow told Access Hollywood on December 3rd on their Housewives Nightcap series. I didn't expect it to happen. Things go off the rails that it's like the party is completely hijacked in such a hideous way, and I felt so completely blindsided and betrayed and pissed and upset. While Shannon was the source of the information, she didn't bring it up on camera. Instead, she passed the information on to Gina, who then mentioned that, well, Nicole had an alleged reported case against Heather's husband. That said, there doesn't seem to be any ill will between Heather and Gina. In fact, they seem to get along pretty okay during filming, and Heather admitted to liking Gina right away. She said, I had never met Gina and Emily ever. And then the night before I was supposed to film with Gina, I run into Emily, Gina, and Shannon at Javier's. I said hello, went to the bathroom, came back, and Emily and Gina had left. They wanted to authentically meet me on camera so the audience didn't miss any of it, which I loved. Heather also recalled, I thought, I like those girls. That's really cool and that's very authentic. I really like that. So right from the start, I appreciated that, which is cool too, because we know that a lot of these housewives meet up behind the scenes, but at the end of the day, we want the authentic, genuine, we want to see it on camera, how it really plays out. We want it to feel genuine. If we start getting all of these contrived storylines where it's like, oh my gosh, it's so nice to officially meet you, but really then photos surface a couple months later that they met before that, then we think as the fans, well, you're trying to dupe us. This is not okay. But for this, I agree with Heather. I appreciate Gina's stance on it. Although Heather and Gina appear to have remained on good terms throughout season 16, the same cannot be said for Heather and Shannon. Heather said, I think we both came in with the absolute best of intentions and it went off the rails in a really not okay way as you watch it. You'll see how we handle it and how we move forward. I couldn't even describe it, but it's going to be something people talk about. What do you do when friendships go off the rails like this? Or if you have information about someone, what is appropriate? That is true. Like, you know, you're talking about something, if this was allegedly years and years ago, 10, 20 years ago, then why are you bringing it up on camera? And this almost gives me Giselle and Robin vibes. Like, it feels like Shannon passed the baton, knowing that she planted a seed, knowing that Gina was most likely going to talk about this and bring it back. So she passed the baton in order for her to do that. And that's exactly what she did. Same thing with Giselle. She's done it before with Robin. And this past season, we see her pass the baton off to Ashley Darby about this Eddie Osefo cheating rumor. And then boom, Ashley shows up, she drops the bomb and she leaves. Well, I'm happy at the end of this that Gina took control over the narrative. And she was like, I'm not going to be your pawn. No, ma'am. Actually, I'm going to tell everything. Heather, I have something to tell you. Heather also addressed the drama that she faced with Shannon when they were first seen alongside one another on The Real Housewives of Orange County years ago. Now, if we can recall, looking back, Shannon accused Heather of talking about her past marriage to David Beador behind her back. She said there's a lot going on behind the scenes, so there's that moment that I've never talked about, but I did talk about it that season. It's time for me to be exonerated. Also, when she was talking to Access Hollywood, Heather shared her thoughts on the new cast members, including Noella Bergner and Dr. Jennifer Armstrong. We did talk to Steve from Faces by Bravo and a few other Orange County insiders who let us know that Nicole James was originally supposed to be a part of the cast full time. Now, from what we're hearing, and as of right now, this is completely hearsay, but from what we're hearing, Nicole James was actually taken off as her full-time position because of starting this rumor about Terry Dubrow. And well, technically Shannon started the rumor, but because of being involved in this rumor, and Heather allegedly gave an ultimatum, which Andy Cohen has said in the past they don't like, that she is not going to film with this woman if they're going to be talking about her husband and her husband's business, which is fair. Because even if, let's say Heather Dubrow is getting $1 million, that paycheck, that housewife's paycheck, is not paying for that 22,000 square foot mansion. Dr. Terry Dubrow's, on the other hand, most likely is. So if you're going to put on a public platform that Dr. Terry Dubrow is out here doing botch jobs, allegedly, that can't be good for business. And I can see why Heather would be pissed, especially because he has a very big reputation. He's supposed to be one of the best. That's what people think of when they think of Dr. Terry Dubrow, not somebody's botched boob job. You can see where this might be a problem. Heather did say, I didn't get to really know Jen and Noella right off the bat. Noella and I had lunch with Nicole and we had a nice time, but it's lunch. She gave me a lot of information that I knew. She likes to share a lot. I didn't really get to know Noella and Jen until later. Heather then teased potentially upcoming drama with Nicole, who was rumored to have either quit or been demoted amid production, which we talked about. Nicole is a friend of mine and I've known her for years, and you're going to have to see how that whole situation plays out. She's always giving us a teaser, which in true Housewives fashion is genius. Guys, I want to know what you think, especially about Heather Dubrow saying she felt blindsided by the whole situation. Honestly, at the end of the day, I would too. You saw the chopsticks with the names engraved on them. She invited Nobu chefs. There's a whole staff working there. It looks like she's trying to kick off the season in such a good, positive way. Like, hold on, welcome, ladies. I want to get to know you. She even complimented Shannon Bedore when she walked in the door, saying, you look beautiful. You look stunning. Even though they do have that past tumultuous relationship, I would be pissed too. And then you guys show up and drop this bomb. But I also wanted to know, because we have in the upcoming episode a scene where Emily and Nicole kind of get into a back and forth, and Nicole tells Emily to sit down. She's like, I am sitting. It looks like just pure chaos goes off the rails at this party. Gina and Shannon get into it. Shannon and Heather have a serious conversation. Emily and Nicole get into it. I'm sure Heather's going to have a conversation with Nicole. And apparently everyone's getting kicked out of the house. What? Guys, go ahead and comment below. What are your thoughts on this? And are you excited for the rest of the season of The Real Housewives of Orange County? Don't forget to smash that like button on your way out. And if you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Also, we're going live today on Jason's channel, Down with Jason, at 4:45 for a Vita Tequila tasting. Lisa Barlow from The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City's Vita Tequila. We finally got our hands on it, thanks to Murray. Murray, you're the best. We love you. Wishing you the best and the safest travels today. Guys, I'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys. Love you.